We currently estimate that between 200 and 300,000 people are moving towards the borders, seeking refuge in the neighbouring countries. In fact, if you wanted to do a kind of back-of-the-envelope mathematical calculation, at this rate, the Serb security forces would have more or less emptied Kosovo in between 10 to 20 days from now. And he has reported to us this morning that
two infamous paramilitary units with a proven record of brutality, namely Arkan's Tigers and the White Eagles, are active in the area shown and continue to loot and terrorize governments and the people of the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia and Albania. Damage done to it.
that air power will be effective, provided that it is given long enough in order to make a telling effect. It's a snowball affair. A snowball begins in a small way, but as it goes down the mountain, it picks up more and more momentum, and eventually it becomes a very large and highly irresistible object. And I think we're seeing the same, that this air campaign is having a cumulative effect, and there will come a moment when the pressure simply reaches breaking point for President Milosevic and his military.
Intervention. And can you tell us if the ambassadors have discussed this at all?
We only need a couple of days good weather, and that it should be on the way to be able to have a very, very major effect. Without NATO action, those refugees would remain refugees for the rest of their lives. With NATO action, they will have the chance to go home one day and soon. That is the big difference.
Buildings that apparently are empty. Is the idea to prove Milosevic?
All of the NATO countries are very deeply preoccupied by the situation in Montenegro. We interpret the replacement of 8 generals as head of the Second Montenegrin Army the other day as a sign that Milosevic obviously wants to consolidate his control over the security structures in Montenegro. And we would react strongly to any attempt by Milosevic to destabilize or even replace the democratically elected government of President Đukanović in Montenegro.
After 7 or 8 days of military activities, do you have any sense that you may have...
We're briefing tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock.